They predict global warming.
All right.
Okay.
I think we're live now.
Go on Instagram.
Okay.
It should take a couple seconds to populate.
We're just going to wait here
there.
until people get up in here. Get up in here.
There we are.
Oh, hi.
Okay, now we go live.
So we are live. We're going to wait for people to get in.
Put this
For all you early birds, think of your questions. Start writing them in the comment section.
Okay, we are ready.
Oh, I see some very familiar names in the room. All right, we'll let a lot of people come in here before we start. We're gonna, oh, hi, Ireland. Hi, Philippines. Hi, New York. Hi, everybody. Merry Christmas. It's never too early to celebrate. Merry Christmas in July. We're going to be talking about this thing right here. The new book. Yay. Finally, a physical copy in my hands. Oh, my goodness. This is so exciting. It's so fun. I'm going to tell you how it relates to the other one. Yeah, they go together. All right. Hi, curly hair. Hi, Norway. Hi,
Hawaii.
Hi, Louisiana. Everyone's represented here today. Love it. All right. Hi, Danielle. Good to see you. Hi, Rhode Island. Hi, Brazil. Rio. Woo, Tampa. Okay. Chile. We are worldwide today. Ooh, Strong Island. Yeah. I am super excited that it is decorated for Christmas. You know, it's my thing. So this tree might be staying up until Christmas. It kind of looks Eastery. So maybe it's going to stay up till Easter. It changes colors. It's really fun. Literally just put this thing up and I could not be happier. But I'm burning up right now because it is 98 degrees and rising right here in Los Angeles. But I am in my Christmas attire, sweating. Hi, Italy. All right. I mean, should we just start getting into it now? Is there enough people? Oh, Mississippi, Minnesota. All right. I think maybe we should start getting into this. Ella's here. Hi, Ella. She's going to be fielding all of your questions during this Talk Shop Live. I'm so excited to be back on here with my new children's book, The Legend of Mrs. Claus. And we're here, of course, because, you know, I signed a bunch of these for you guys. And this is where you can get it right here on Talk Shop Live. So if you want to ask me a question, just comment, ask it. Ella's here to field these questions.
So I want to remind them how they can get the book.
Oh, okay. This is how you get the book. This is what okay. So if you're on Talk Shop Live, you can just click shop button. Easy as that. If you're watching us on Facebook and Instagram, just comment shop. You'll get all the information. And if you're on YouTube, which I think I'm on right now, you just click the description. It's that easy. So push shop, comment shop, or just click on the description. It's that simple, everyone. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. And let's get into it.
Let's get some questions.
Let's just start with a question before I really get to like how or why I wrote this and all that kind of good stuff. All right, Ella, what you got for me?
What was your favorite part of making this book?
My favorite part of making this book. All right, so Legend of Mrs. Claus. Well, I first have to explain that Legend of Mrs. Claus was inspired by Trick or Treat on Scary Street. I always had this idea of anything that I write in this children's world like they connect. So I'm trying to build this kind of holiday world, this neighborhood of all these streets from different holidays. So I started with Halloween and we started with Scary Street. And then if you notice in Scary Street, there's a black cat here throughout the whole book. And it's the one that you didn't even realize was kind of ushering these kids through the whole entire experience. So my kids love cats, absolutely love cats. And they really like this black cat from Scary Street. I'm like, well, the spinoff should be about this black cat. And that was the birth of Mrs. Claus. I like to spin stories on their heads. So everyone thinks they know who Mrs. Claus is, Santa's wife. But in my world, Santa was never married. Nope. Santa was never married. There is no Mrs. Claus. Mrs. Claus is actually his cat that he takes on his Christmas adventures. And this is the origin story of how that began. One little fun fact. The reason I wrote this in the first place, and it just kind of came to me as I was on the call with my publisher, was the story of the milk and cookies. And I was like, oh my gosh, if we're going to write a story about a cat, then the milk, what if we've been leaving this milk the whole time for Mrs. Claus, Santa's cat? And then I was like, oh my gosh, my whole life it's been for Mrs. Claus. But then I got the word that most cats are lactose intolerant. So we did not want to put that in the book and encourage kids to give milk to cats, and so they'd be pooping all over the house. So you're welcome, parents. But in my mind, the milk is for Mrs. Claus, okay? She just has a really good tummy. So that was the legend that I was trying to create, but wasn't able to because I know all these parents be coming after me. So I took it out, all right? But she really is real for Mrs. Claus. All right, so that was the first question.
What made you want to become an author?
I mean, I don't even think I thought about becoming an author. I was obviously with music, I love writing, and, I love books. And I think once I had my kids reading so many children's books, it just really inspired me. I love them and we fly through them. You're always trying to find new books for the kids because, they get over them very quickly. So I just want to take my stab at, writing a children's book for them. And of course, Halloween was the first holiday that came. I got to do something for my kids. So Scary Street was written because of that. And then of course, because of the success of that, they're like, okay, what's the next holiday? I'm like, Christmas, obviously. And that's what spun off into the legend of Mrs. Claus. And I'm very excited for this one because I don't know if, since it was my first book, I just kind of forgot things on Scary Street because one, I forgot to dedicate it to my kids. That was a mistake. I'm like, oh crap. So I dedicated this one, to men. I'll read you the dedication so that they know that I actually did it. But it says, for Violet and Alexander, who love cats, live for Christmas, and somehow convinced me that a Christmas cat was not only possible, but absolutely necessary. This book is for you and because of you. And it is so true because my kids love cats. I always said they identified as cats since they were born because they literally have been meowing since they were probably like 4 weeks old, and they still love cats. Too bad we can't have cats in the house because my husband is deathly allergic to them. So they have to just love cats through books. So yeah. And, throughout this book, there's a lot of good Easter eggs. Does you call them Easter eggs? Yeah, you call them Easter eggs. In this book that I got to, put in on the back here. This is Violet and Alexander. And then over here, the Turchin Bass home. Yes. There's even really fun things I got to do with the elves. I am type 1 diabetic. So I got a little CGM on one of the elves, a continuous glucose monitor. A little shout out to my diabetic community out there. So lots of fun little things you can find in here. And a lot of, even at the end here, you can see there's like a search for everything. I mean, it's a picture book and I wanted to have all kinds of fun things in it. So your kid's going to really have a good time finding all the things that we're like, okay, find this, it'll take them a long time. My kids, it takes them 30 minutes to get through this book because they just want to boop, 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 look at everything. All right. What's another question?
Everyone's been wondering when the book comes out, if you're doing a book tour again.
Well, the book comes out in September. It's obviously, you can order it here. And yes, there will be a book tour. I just don't know how long the book tour is going to be because October is a crazy month for me. And that's when we will probably do the book tour, October, November. But yes, I will be going to some cities. I'll be bringing Legend of Mrs. Claus and Scary Street. So let's see how many I can actually hit. But my schedule changes all the time, because I have that new show coming out August 18th, Cocktail Wars on E. And we'll be heavily promoting that and hopefully having some holiday cocktails at the same time. So I hope you watch me on E, August 18th premiere.
Did you have a favorite Christmas book growing up?
Well, you can't beat Dr. Seuss. Grinch is kind of my favorite movie, the book, everything. That just reminds me of, obviously the holidays. And then, of course, The Night Before Christmas. That's just, the classic that you want to hear from like a family member the night before. So yeah, there you go. What else you got?
Did your kids inspire any specific characters, or is it just the picture?
They didn't inspire. The only character they really inspired was Mrs. Claus. And that was inspiration from Scary Street, but also their love for the cat. So they helped me kind of design Mrs. Claus. They loved the idea of Mrs. Claus having red eyes because she's a Halloween cat. And for a lot of you that don't know about Mrs. Claus is from a place called Scary Street, and she is from the Witch's Cottage, where she has 12 brothers and sisters. She is lucky number 13, the 13th cat. But Mrs. Claus doesn't really relate to Halloween. In fact, let me read a little from the book so you understand how this kind of begins and she gets into the Christmas spirit. So, she could never do Halloween right. She was always made fun of by all her brothers and sisters, which are right there. I love how this turned out. The illustration is so cute. All right, so here's a little sample here. So she hissed her best and tried to fright, but all felt wrong and nothing went right. She longed for change, for something new, and soon it came, a festive clue. Snug in her lair, free from dark spells, she dreamed of reindeer dressed in bells. She sang of lights, of trees, of toys, of holly jolly Christmas noise. Then one cold eve, the stars shone bright. Down Pinecone Lane, a glowing light. A sleigh, a man, a rosy face, those jingling bells she had to chase. So that's how Mrs. Claus kind of gets introduced to Christmas. She doesn't really understand what's happening, but she sees this jolly old man and she hears these bells that she has to get to. And she ends up stowing away on Santa's sleigh and goes on quite an adventure. And then you'll see what happens in the end when Santa realizes that she is with her. But Mrs. Claus is a little clumsy, actually very clumsy. My kids helped me design her with one of her ear kind of bitten off because her brothers and sisters, got in a fight, bit half of her ear off. She's scraggly. She's always messing things up. Her sharp claws are just ripping through everything. And so everything she does feels like it's a mistake. And so that also carries over to her holiday adventures too, because when she ends up going to people's houses, you're going to see a lot of torn up bows and tinsel everywhere and trees disheveled and stockings have, holes in it. And a lot of your presents are going to be ripped into. And that unfortunately is Mrs. Claus, but that's just her touch. And it just shows you she's been there. So it was fun. And then I won't tell you why she has one green eye and one red eye. You're just going to have to read the book to figure out how she got that one green eye. And fun fact, we use the color of my eye, ding, to make her green eye. All right. Will there ever be a third book? Yes, indeed. Just in the last couple of weeks, I've been really, I've gotten creative and I have already written some follow-ups. We have the follow-up of Scary Street, where it follows the first 4 kids that get trapped in the vampire's lair. Because we want to know what happened when those kids got stuck there. Well, you're going to find out with the follow-up. We also have some really good Mrs. Claus stuff happening, which is really fun. We're even creating a TV series around Mrs. Claus because I think she's just such a fun character. And then, of course, the next book is going to be about Easter. Yes, came up with an incredible Easter story that also fits in this world. And I wish I could tell you the name of it because it's really cute. But so Easter is definitely going to be in the rotation of my holiday books. Children's audiobook? No. Why have I not done an audiobook? Duh. Yeah, I need to work on that. I got to do that. I don't know why we haven't done that yet. All right. What's my favorite Christmas movie? Roxana. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of classics that I love. I like, growing up, A Christmas Story, Christmas Vacation. Those were kind of the 2 that I always went to. Home Alone is now in that. I've started to really like, oh my gosh, what's the Tom Hanks one? When when it first came out, the animation was just a little creepy, so I couldn't really get into it, but now I love it. It's the one where the bell doesn't ring. Why can't I think of it? I don't know. Ellie, you don't know. You're too young.
Not sure.
You don't know this movie? I feel like it's your
don't.
generation. I don't know. I know everyone's screaming at me right now. It's like one of the biggest Christmas movies of all time, and I can't think of it. Wait, can someone just text that or comment on that? What is that movie? Why am I blanking? Polar Express. Thank you. Oh, Spain Girls in the house. Hi, my Spain girls. Yeah, Polar Express. Done. So that one's kind of in the rotation too, and I never thought it'd get there because it really creeped me out. I didn't really care for it, but now I like it. So yeah, but I think ultimate Grinch is in there too. It's either a Christmas Story or Christmas Vacation, but I think I'm going to go with Christmas Story. It just gives you that fun nostalgia feeling. Although I didn't grow up in the 40s and 50s, I felt like I did because I watched it so many times growing up. So I like classic Christmas, like vintage Christmas. Yeah, I don't know if you know that, Mr. Christmas. I love that kind of stuff. Yeah. What's your favorite holiday memory? There's too many. I think one of my favorite holiday memories is going to my grandparents' house. Every morning we wake up, Santa was there, and then we would go to my Mimi and Papa's house, and then we would go to my granny and granddaddy's house. It was a full day of, of doing Christmas. And, every time you went to like the house, it was like having Santa all over again. And my grandparents went all out as they do. And, my granddaddy, one of my favorite memories of granddaddy, who I don't think is watching right now. Hi, granddaddy. My granddaddy is 99 years old, y'all. Amazing. He's an incredible guy. But I always remember growing up, getting to his house, and Santa always left him coal in his stocking. And I thought that was the funniest thing in the world, that he would always get coal. All of us would get candy, oranges and apples and all that, but he would just always get coal. And I don't know, that just always stuck with me. All right. Christmas PJs or dressing up? Well, both, obviously. It's all about the PJs the night before. That's usually the present that I give my family members, and we all get in them. Listening to classic Christmas music with a roaring fire. The lights are low, candles are lit. I'm not an LED type person. I like the kind of very soft lights. So PJs the night before, and then obviously opening up Santa's presents. And then you gotta, I like dressing up a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna get a little fancy for you for the rest of Christmas. I never grew up. So many of my friends, they would do, Christmas dinner. And that was the weirdest thing for me. It's like, oh no, you have to have like full on Christmas dinner. By dinner time, we're dead. We are so tired. We're back in our PJs and we're ready to go to sleep. I am not waiting for dinner. We're all about breakfast, brunch, lunch, and then we're going to go home and sleep. But I thought it was so interesting when people would have Christmas dinner. But it's also, we never had Thanksgiving dinner either. Thanksgiving was always at lunchtime because we had such a big family and everyone came together that we never did it at night. So when people also were like, we have Thanksgiving dinner, I'm like, dinner? I thought it was like an early day thing, like right after the parade, right after the dog show, you got to, eat. So yeah, it's just the way we were raised. Let's see. What's your favorite holiday song? Well, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Come on. Oh Holy Night. It's a banger. Oh Holy Night is so great. And I love to hear so many artists cover Oh Holy Night. And they're incredible singers when they can do Oh Holy Night justice. That's kind of like, I don't know, the test of a singer. If you had to pick between Christmas and Halloween, which is your favorite? Stop this right now. Stop it right now. I'm going to choose Christmas right now because I'm just in the spirit. But no, it's hard. You can't choose. It's a tie. It's like choosing one of my twins. Ain't gonna happen. It's just they're both incredible, and I just love that they are back to back because it's the perfect transition, and that's what I love about having these both. I wanted that transition. Like when November 1st comes, I want you to boom, 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 see what happens in that 2-month time in between Halloween and Christmas, and you're gonna see that in this book. Oh my gosh, we're only 10 minutes left? No, okay. I feel like we just started here. All right, any other things? Let's see.
Favorite Christmas tree.
Okay, we got all that done. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're watching on TalkShopLive, you click the shop button. If you are watching on Facebook or Instagram, then you just comment the word shop, and then a link will pop up. And then if you're on YouTube, just click on the description.
You should show it
Yeah.
closer because it's really pretty. So
Oh, let's see. You want to see Mrs. Claus? There's Mrs. Claus. Oh, hi. Oh, hi, girl. Oh, hi, girl. Yeah. And then, wait, should I show you just, well,
Yeah, show some
the
pictures.
little climax of the green eye? I won't tell you why. Oh, look at this one. Well, okay, I'll show you one of my favorite illustrations. Let's see. There's a little eyes. Ooh, cute. She's so scraggly. She's so funny. And then let's see, my favorite. You got to see her when she first gets into the sleigh. She's always just getting mischievous. She can't help it. She sees all that ribbon. She wants to go after it. And then, oh yeah, this one's really cute. See her in the sleigh there. Whoop. Oh, hide her little eyes. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay. Oh, and this is the world actually. So you can see both worlds here. Ooh, I'm trying to keep it in the thing. So you see where Pinecone Lane is and Scary Street right behind it. So all these little holiday neighborhoods exist in the same world. And yeah, I can't wait to show you the Easter world that we're doing. All right. What was your favorite Christmas gift as a kid? Oh my gosh, I don't know. My parents always spoiled me. I always felt like, every morning at Christmas, I'm like, oh my gosh, there was so much. But I don't know. I can't think of just like one thing that was just the best. It was all great. I'm sure there's something, but I'd have to think about it. Special traditions for how you decorate the tree. Interesting. Every year is a little different. We just moved into a new home just last month. So I'm excited to see what we're going to do here at this house. But yeah, I mean, I love Christmas trees. I'm such a Christmas tree person. And, there was a time where I had 35 of them just kind of everywhere, which we still have a lot. This one's brand new. Just put that one together. And I like to have a real Christmas tree, as my main tree. I like it to be real. I love how it smells. They even have these places you can go get these Christmas trees, and they're kind of in a pot. And then when they're done, they come pick it up and then they put it back in the ground. So you can get the same Christmas tree every single year. I think I want to look into that this year because I think it'd be fun to kind of bring back that same Christmas tree. Like, oh, it's back. But then you couldn't put a lot of things in it because you'd have to rip. I don't know how that works, but we'll see. But yeah, I mean, tradition of the Christmas tree. I think one year, this is what I've always wanted to do, and maybe I'll do it now. I want to take like different rooms in the house, and every single room is a different decade. So your living room might be the 20s, right? And which is what I would like, and your kitchen would be the 50s. And then, another room would be like 67, 80s you have to do, obviously. But I think really kind of showing the different decades of Christmas would be really, really fun. And of course, there's a tree in every room, and that tree is just all about that decade. That's a big undertaking, but one year I'm going to do it. I've said it every year. I'm going to do that. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. How many trees am I planting this year? I don't know yet. A lot of the trees have perished, unfortunately, with all the storage. So I got to see how many trees I have left, but I will be putting them everywhere. Yeah. Let's see. No, not that one. Back ahead. Let's see. We're going to New York. Yeah, we'll be in New York for sure. I'll be in New York in August promoting Cocktail Wars, but also definitely be in New York for some of the book tour. And I think the book tour October, right, Jess? Ish. October, November. Oh, okay. Mid-November. Never mind. October's out. It's mid-November is when the book tour will happen. I have no idea what cities I'm going to. Hopefully, we'll get to go to a lot because I can't wait to read this baby to you. Whee! So excited. How far ahead do you start thinking about Christmas gifts? Every year, I think I do great. And I think I do great, except the week before Christmas, you start forgetting something. You're like, oh, wait, I forgot them. But usually this is when I start thinking. I make the list in July. I love my Christmas in July. It just really kind of gets me prepped for the whole entire holiday season because I go all out for Halloween. So my brain's going to be in Halloween starting in September. So I like to kind of get my thoughts on my Christmas shopping done in July, which, yeah. I mean, obviously, I've been doing a lot of shopping. In fact, I have been tapped as co-chair What is it?
Cheer officer.
Co-chief cheer officer. That's hard to say. Co-chief cheer officer at QVC. Yeah, Danielle Fishel. Remember Danielle Fishel? My ex-girlfriend. So we are co-cheer officers together. And so we get to have a lot of fun with QVC up until Christmas, having all kinds of fun things. So they've really kind of inspired me this year to get on my shopping early. Yeah. Do you do a Christmas pickle? You better believe I do. There's always a hidden pickle in my tree. The morning of Christmas, whoever finds the pickle, they get to open the first present. I think it's a British thing, right? I don't know.
German.
That was a German thing?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a German thing.
A pickle?
Ah.
Mhm.
Who knew? I knew it was somewhere over in Europe. Let's see. What is their favorite? Oh, everyone's asking about the pickle. Texas? I don't know. Maybe we'll get to Texas. I don't know. Jess, are we going to be bringing the tour to Texas? I don't know. We don't
bring
know
the
yet.
tour to Texas.
Yeah, we'll see.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do you do Elf on the Shelf?
We do Elf on the Shelf, but it's just not taking really.
The kids aren't
And
into
in
it?
fact, with Mrs. Claus, we're trying to create some fun new traditions. And one of those is kind of we're making our own little Elf on the Shelf kind of Mrs. Claus, but I'll have to explain when it comes out what we're doing with it. But also a tradition that we're doing that I would love parents to start doing with this book is, she loves these bells. So we're going to have these bells you can put in your tree, so you hang it for Mrs. Claus so she doesn't like destroy the whole room. She'll just, go to that bell. But there's one gift that I would love you to see every morning on Christmas from Mrs. Claus. And I think it'd be so fun to have ribbon, just kind of a trail of ribbon throughout the whole house. And it becomes a scavenger hunt of finding the Mrs. Claus present with your kids. So they follow the ribbon throughout the whole house. It wraps all over the house. And at the end of it is this present that's just like ripped apart and all this because Mrs. Claus, that was her gift to you. So I think that'd be a fun little tradition to start Christmas morning, is trying to find Mrs. Claus' gift to you. It'd be kind of fun. We have a plush kitty to go with the book. We are definitely working on a Mrs. Claus plushie. We have to. It's too cute. And I have some really good ideas for Mrs. Claus. Of course, the ideas of doing like a warmie, right? That maybe not a lavender warmie, but one that smells like Christmas, like a Christmas tree or hot cocoa. I don't know. We're kind of working on that, which I think would be great. Yeah.
Have your kids read the book yet?
They haven't read it because they can't read yet, but I've read it to them. Actually, they're getting really good at reading. They're only 4, and especially my daughter, she literally reads books. She'll open up a Dr. Seuss book and she's reading the whole thing. I'm like, did you memorize this? Or you really read? So I'll give her another book, and she legit is reading now, which is insane to me. Time is flying. But no, I just read them Mrs. Claus for the first time yesterday. I mean, of course, they've heard me talk about it and read some of the, things, but this is the first time we got the book. And so they have to approve everything, and they majorly approve. It's fun to read it to them because I can see where they want me to stop, all the things they want to point out. And again, it takes a very long time to finish this book because they will not let me turn the page unless they found so many things. So yeah. And the feedback, Heather, was great. Everything is approved by my kids. All right. Oh my gosh, we only have a minute or two left. Can I stay later? Is that possible? I don't know. Again, let me remind you, because I'm supposed to remind you, if you're watching on TalkShopLive, click the shop button. And if you're watching on Facebook or Instagram, just comment shop. And if you're watching it on YouTube, just click on the description.
Just say we'll announce when we do.
Okay. Where can I find your book tour cities? I have no idea. It'll be on Instagram, I guess. We'll announce it probably sometime in September, I would think. I don't know. So we have because I don't know my schedule tomorrow. Jess here, she's in charge. Don't ask me.
I don't know yet.
All right, what else? How did this fly? How did 30 minutes just fly through this thing? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to take a few more questions because I don't think they're going to kick me off this, right? I can take a few
No.
more.
It's like 30 to 45.
Oh, I can go to 45? Let's go to 45, people.
Okay.
Let's do this. All right. What's your favorite NSYNC music video? Bye 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 is just epic. I love shooting it. I think it's fun. So yeah, maybe Bye Bye Bye. Yeah. I mean, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays was also fun. That was when we had zero budget for any of our videos because it was 1998. So it was a lot of green screen. And it's very cheaply made and looks cheap, but for some reason, I think it's hilarious. And I think the cheapness is what makes it just amazing. Can JC's Meow Mix cat be Mrs. Claus's brother? That's a good little collab right there. I'm so into that. I'm so into that.
I just got that.
Let's see. Who's your favorite character in the book? I mean, Mrs. Claus, obviously. I mean, she's just, wait till you see where we take Mrs. Claus. I mean, this is gonna be a whole thing. Like I've opened up a whole can of worms with this character. So we have a lot, and the series that we're creating is so cute. And she has a special job that you'll see, what happens that Santa gives her. Will a recording of this live stream be available? It's on YouTube. Oh yeah. So the recording, NSYNC, Uno.
NSYNC.
I don't know. It gets cut off. Sorry, I can't get your names. Yes, a recording of this live stream will be available on YouTube. I don't know why we want to watch again, but go for it. Did your mama give you advice when starting this journey? Yeah, my mom, if you know my mom, she's a teacher, and she really, when any kind of writing and all that, my mom is the person I go to. And in fact, I showed her the thing I wrote for Easter, for my next book. And my mom was like, wait, you wrote that? Like, she was surprised. I'm like, Mom, yeah. She's like, wait, you wrote that all by yourself? I'm like, yeah, thank you very much. So she was very proud of me. So yes, Mom, you have taught me a lot. Thank you. Do you prefer reading physical books or audiobooks? Both. I mean, I love a good physical book. I mean, especially with the kids. I mean, we read every single day. But I do love an audiobook. I really do, especially when you're at the gym or, planes. I definitely like to listen to audiobooks on planes. But yeah, I'm down. Let's see. Favorite song in the 2000s? I don't know. All the decades just blend together. I have no idea what even came out in the 2000s besides our music. What's that?
The Cha-Cha Slide.
The Cha-Cha Slide.
I just heard that randomly.
Cha-Cha Slide. Any fan expos? No, I will not be doing any of those anytime this year. They look fun. Everyone does all these cons. I never get to, I never have a day off to do it. Do you remember meeting Michael Jackson? I mean, yes, of course. Yes. We got to do a lot of great things with Michael. Inducted him into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which is really cool. And then I think we were the last to perform with the Jackson 5 at his anniversary concert, which, by the way, Michael Jackson movie, good. So good.
Are you reading anything right now?
Am I reading anything right now? Yes, a lot of it. I am so ADD when it comes to reading books that I don't know if you do this, but it's hard for me to finish the last chapter. And I don't know if it's something in me being like, I don't want this to end, but I will start another book before I get to the last couple of chapters of a book. I don't know what it is. Does anyone else do this? Because it must be an ADD thing. I don't know. But yes, there's a lot of books that I've started and almost finished. The ones that I have finished lately, Christina Applegate's book, incredible. Jamie Lynn Sigler's book, incredible. Wow, the stories are nuts. I mean, you go through an emotional roller coaster on both those books. And then I do this thing called Blinkist, and basically it gives you kind of like short form versions of books, of basically like self-help books, that type of stuff, because I'm always trying to grow, right? So they always suggest these books of, the 10 ways to blah, 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 blah. And with this app that I use, it condenses the book in 15 to 20 minutes. And it just basically gives you all the important information on what you should know and learn from these self-help books. So yeah, that's been fun. And it's also a really good one to listen to because the narrator is really good. But it's always good to try to, improve yourself. But those are also the books that you need to kind of read over and over again, because in 15, 20 minutes, you kind of miss a lot. But it's great. I mean, everyone has 15, 20 minutes. TV show or movie recommendation. TV shows right now, let's see. Oh, I just finished. What's the scary one? He just got nominated for the Emmy. Hey, Michael, are you in the room? Yeah. What's the one we just finished with the guy from Brothers and Sisters? Widow's Bay. Good creepy one. I love a good creepy thing. Hi, Libra, Spain girls. Yeah, so that one was really fun. What else are we watching? There's so many. America's Sweethearts, just finished that. I just love it. I'm still watching Love Island, and no, it's not been ruined yet. I don't know how, because I'm on social media. I don't know. I still have not seen who won, but I have 500 episodes still to go. It's the thing that I go to sleep to at night because I can close my eyes and I know exactly who's talking. I like that. I love a good trashy reality show to go to sleep to. So I put my phone in red, which means I just push this button, it turns red so it doesn't wake me up. And then I just kind of put the phone next to me, which is probably not healthy. And I listened to Love Island. The first, I say 10 episodes, I really didn't know what they looked like because it was in dark red and I just couldn't tell who they are. So I finally watched it in color and I'm like, oh, that's what you look like. But now that I know their voices and the characters, I can just kind of go to sleep listening to them talk. So yeah. Favorite Christmas cocktail. I mean, every cocktail that I drink, I always tell people, if you can make it taste like Christmas, then that's going to be my favorite cocktail. And with Cocktail Wars, that the show that Joey Fatone and I are hosting next month, I got to learn a lot about cocktails. And I found some incredible Christmas tasting drinks. I don't even think they have names. They kind of made up so many. But I now know I love an old fashioned, but an old fashioned that tastes like Christmas. I can't explain it, but they made it happen. And I need to go back to these mixologists and ask them how they made it. Cause yeah, that was kind of my favorite. And I'll take an eggnog too. Yeah, I'm that guy. I'll take an eggnog. I don't care. Let's see. Michael's my boyfriend's name. Oh, wait. Was that Scott? Scott from Pinecone read a book aloud to our school. You should zoom in and read a book to my class. How fun. I think that's a great idea. That's how we can do a fun book tour so that every city kind of gets the book tour. Because I can just sit right here and not have to fly anywhere. Let's do that. Okay.
Your house manager just texted me and said, why is there a Christmas tree up in the house?
How does he know? Oh, he's on a... Well, if you've been watching, Dave, we're trying to hawk this book right here, all right? And yes, the Christmas tree is staying until January. So get over it. Because look, it's already, well, actually, way past Easter, because this is Easter colors right here. By the way, this can change on colors you want to see. Okay, ready? I'm just going to push a button. Oh, okay. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, that one's good. That's more Eastery. Boring. Oh, okay, you know what? We're going to do that. I like the pastel. I'm not a primary color person when it comes to Halloween and Christmas. I like different types of colors, especially like pastel like colors, especially for Halloween. I don't like your like strong reds and greens. Yeah, it's just not my thing. Are they making me leave now? I don't want to leave you guys. Y'all, it's been such a pleasure having you here. Why is this thing is like doing its own thing back here. All right, guys. Again, if you want to get the Legend Mrs. Claus, they're all autographed. I've been signing like no other. My writer's knot from high school is back. I don't know if you see that, but it is back because no one asks for autographs anymore. It's just not a thing. So I am signing thousands of these things. I'm not even kidding, thousands. So you can get it here on TalkShopLive. Just do the shop button, Facebook, Instagram, comment shop, and then on YouTube, just click on the description and you can get your signed Legend of Mrs. Claus. Look how cute this is. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And then again, you can always get this one right now because this is the lead up to this. 2 for 1, 2 for 1. All right, guys. Well, I guess that is all the time I have for you guys.
September 29th.
September 29th, you'll get this book. I guess, or is it shipped the 29th or you get the 29th? I don't know.
Probably ship.
Oh, it comes out. Okay, start shipping the 29th. You got, which is plenty of time for Christmas. You got plenty of time. So good stocking stuffer. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Y'all be good to each other. Don't be drinking and driving out there. And yeah, I hope to see you very soon, my little peanuts. All right. Mrs. Claus. Yay. Go get it. Go get it.
It's going to take a second. Second.